do have... I would favor them on this match.
Streaming on YouTube,
But
it's live.
Liquid are no slouches.
We're live right
The
now.
Breach
We're
KO
chatting.
combo,
Okay,
the
Heretics on
comp switch
defense,
from
Liquid
them
on attack.
has looked good.
And
let's see what we
this
get here
is
today.
the arcade default that they keep doing.
We're going to see the fast
And we see the
B,
heavy
see the
damage
volley
over
already in
towards heaven as
tower,
well. The whole
and
of
it's gonna be
tower
a
was
conceded side
damaged.
for Heretics. It's going to be a big retake for them.
Instantly.
Okay, after
Shifting
losing
into
B
that
side,
gear.
they drone to see if they can push far
Lots
behind on
coming.
this one. So
There's
Boo.
gonna be a
He's gonna have to
majority
do a
retake
lot.
through the spawn for Heretics and just Boo on the flank.
But it will be noted this flank.
Doom
will
Bros,
go
hello mate.
unchecked on, or at least considered, because they'll have to show.
Oh my god, is there a gap in that?
I don't know how he got that, but he did. Turns the flash as well. Camo's back in business, baby. Oh, Team Liquid looking just a step up. They look so much better. Woot and Boo just looking like there's nothing to do here. Boo's finally
Look at
moved to
them
the
double
side.
swings
Boo's team
together
are
though as
dead.
well.
1v5, Boo, show me what you're made of. That ain't bad. Give me some more. More of that,
Oh,
yes,
imagine he hit
please.
that one.
But the
Time-
time is so low.
No time on this
There's
one.
no more to be
It
done.
is
Nice tries.
4-1
Don't
for
equate
Liquid
to
on
rounds
pistols.
here. Team Liquid get off to a belting start.
Yeah, Liquid with the A stack was unfortunate for them. I expected more to be pushing out of A main there early, not just Boo.
Doom Bros, thank you for the raids.
But
I didn't even see that you
Camo
raided.
on that,
Appreciate
I
that.
don't
Thank
even
you,
know
thank
how he
you.
got that first one, but
Hope
afterwards
stream
the
is
trades
good.
off of each other, the aim, everything from Liquid is just looking... The fundamentals look incredible.
I'm
I'm
shocked.
watching Team Liquid with this level of fundamentals. I did not expect
We're
this.
praising Team Liquid. It feels bizarre. I don't know
Dude,
what year
why is
it's
everyone
sleeping back in the
flaming them
coaching booth, like, what's
so
going on
much
here?
this year?
Absolutely
They had a bad start.
But they
Leave them
look
alone.
good, right? But there
It's
is
so
an element that
outrageous, dude.
Heretics also look a little flat. And at this point, the best go to Bangkok. That's the simple fact
There's
of
only
it.
so many times we can say that, and it's frustrating. Like, Heretics looking flat and Liquid looking good.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome to casting. It does get repetitive, I promise you. But for now, Liquid carrying on. But we see a stack here. So, do they feel it out? Do they even care? That's what we find in the next couple of seconds. And Tech just, the confidence is so palpable, right? They're just willing to take these fights. Now that's big for them, but it feels like it's all for naught, right? They can
Camo
recover
would
maybe
love
a
an
rifle
extra
if
kill
they
here.
get lucky. I don't think they picked up on the first try
That'll
there.
do it.
And they're just getting cleared
They
out.
got the snowball
In
potential.
normal situations, I might have question marked here or been a bit more worried, but Rienz is going to have to go nuclear, and he simply cannot.
Bonus round, and they got the
Losing
Razor.
two, but they're going to keep that Vandal up. No sweat there.
The anti-eco has been very clean from Liquid. They seem to have shifted their style into more of just a direct approach, and that's usually dangerous, but with how they're kind of trading off each other, how the fundamentals are.
Yeah. If you've got someone like Kiko, if you've got someone like Camo, Kamek, Nats, Pansy, and they're all firing, do it. If you're hitting shots, run that.
It looks like another fast idea from Liquid. The exact same strat as the pistol.
Yeah,
the
arcades.
Heretics
Arcade
with
default, but this
4
time they're gonna.
ready this time.
I mean, it
They're
is the
gonna be forced
pistol.
into a fight, though, right? Like,
Just this
there
time
is
using Razor
a
into it.
ball to be had on
This
They
is
can't
the
sit massively
side that
towards
Heretics
tower.
want to fight, though.
Forces them a little bit further forward. I do
But
wanna see
Miniboo's
how
gonna
they
get
deal with
spotted,
this on the
no?
other side. The molly's there. There's no backing away from it now, and it's gonna be.
Wait, what? How's that even possible in this map?
Okay, but what just happened? I'm baffled as to what just went down in my
He's
body.
dropped down from heaven,
Came in, the
and
only
you have to
approach
like
he had
jump
was
to.
jump out,
Yeah, you have
and
to
he
jump
stopped
to
his
create the
damage.
amount of damage
But
to
it
do
was a
it.
good bait for Miniboo.
Yeah. Fortunately, it actually all
I mean,
works
it
out
turned
okay.
out to be an
Kiko
incredible bait. Yeah,
left in a 1v4 now.
similar to what EG did, obviously without
Curious as to
the
how Heretics made that read.
self jump.
That's a hell of a read to be making on your anti-bonus round, essentially, just stacking 4B. So props to whoever called that one.
I really hate the terminology anti-bonus.
I'm sorry.
Never seen anyone die from full damage on this map.
Sick.
What would you say?
Buy round.
Is this a buy round?
It's their buy round, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Not to agree to
It's my
disagree.
pet peeve. It's my pet peeve, all right? You know, I'll let you get away with everything else. That anti-bonus.
It is the anti-bonus.
Full damage heaven. Yeah. Dude, I don't think it does much. I think it does like
He's opened the
8.
door to get all the
max.
orbs that he can. So take a nice little trip.
Yeah,
Do what
and
he can. Collect some bits and bobs.
another one here to
Here he is,
get.
he's found another.
He's on the side quest.
But
right?
does yeah, Boo's got him.
He's succeeding.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
By that I meant Miniboo.
No,
Think-
don't think so.
Not sure.
Nice clean round from Heretics.
You got it?
Oh, okay, I'm a noob.
Love you, observers. You're on my side. That's what I'm saying. And here it is. Let's watch this one back. Yeah, I guess it went.
Wait, did
Way to go,
15?
man.
The bait was.
Dude, the bait was
So what?
incredible.
By hook or by crook, I guess, right? However it gets done.
It's so interesting how the mind works that like they see a player jumping ahead, and like, therefore nobody is behind.
No one else could be here.
No one could be there.
But repeatable success, we have to wait, right? That's the big question mark with me. Again, we've been seeing generally Heretics get 4 rounds.
And straight, the same again from Liquid.
Yeah, I mean, this is what they
surely
spammed
this gives
against
an adaptation
Giants.
on this. You can have the same
The
early start indicator,
success
but
rate
you're
is
gonna
through the
change
roof.
Something up, right?
Drone clears all of Arcade, and then you
Nope.
can push through the reactive
again.
smoke and scan over towards Saint.
This time, no one behind the box. But Boo is still towards tower.
Great trade.
1-for-1 traded out, so Camo can continue.
Jaws everything.
Benji now has to pick up that mantle, and he's
Okay,
done
that
it.
spike should be
Lovely.
done.
Spike now left towards tower. He can control this space with a bit of support. He still has Rien's here. So can Kiko cause any further pressure? Flanks on the way as well. Don't have all the time in the world to play with. Benji trying to keep their eyes trained up here.
Yeah, we should keep an eye on Miniboo at the moment.
See that slow close from Miniboo. Kiko has...
How the hell is
Kiko's
Kiko
just found
killed too?
And the flank does get checked on. Kiko's going to know about this one. Nice from Miniboo, finally. Looking like he's got a bit of form here, but Kamek's still alive. Both players should be noted as well. They know where Benji is. They know where Miniboo was.
Nice reposition from Miniboo though.
I really like that.
Does leave Benji by himself though. But yeah, Kamek.
Yeah,
Kamek's
but
trying to isolate
it's
Miniboo
also
and he's
kind of
nowhere-
nice because
nowhere to
Kamek's
go.
going to think here or here,
Like
because
this
he might have
now,
gone
Benji
underpass.
taking the time to
Not a
fall away as
chance
well.
he thinks
Give
he's
up the spike, that's
spawned.
fine, because there will be the eventual hast plant. We
And
can work
then,
together towards it. It's a really nice way to
Benji's played
control
it
the
very
space
good
of
as well,
what's
knowing
going
this
to
is
be
going
available
on.
for Kamek, so
Pretty much giving
spike
him
is in
heaven.
hand. Might have util back on by the time he's planted, if he actually gets the chance to even plant. Miniboo's reposition is
Yeah, and he
lovely.
should receive a nade to the head in a sec.
Go for a pick here. Does spot one, but the paint shell going to be coming through regardless. Time now is a
Very, very
factor.
nice.
Very well controlled by Heretics.
Yeah,
Kiko still made this
though,
doable.
again,
I
Liquid
guess
seems
they
to have
like
a
tried to double
very
swing him.
set game plan for this fast B. I think it's a nice idea because Heretics were quite weak, I'd say, towards the B side of the map. But it seems when you game plan this
Whoa.
hard, it kind of backfires sometimes.
Looks like he
if
spotted Rien's
'cause
before
the
this
team
as
could
well.
just change one little thing, you know, play
Yeah,
4B.
Sure.
So usually you'd see with a game plan, in my opinion, you play the first rounds a little bit more kind of defaulty. Feel like, are they doing the
Did
same
we-
stuff? Then
feel like we
I would
muted the wrong
enact
bet.
the game plan a bit more.
So,
respect for calling it
force
the
them down to
second
an
time
eco, they
in
got one
half
hero gun, and Liquid are probably going to have to find another idea because this whole fast arcade default that was working against Giants is not getting him too much.
Willing to try and stand on this. There wasn't much of a buy from Team Liquid here, though. It is that Guardian that's just been shifted back over into the hands of Kamek rather than Camo.
This is a
Flash
it's going to
should
be
show
a
off when
nice
Nats is there. Obviously, I
round
know
for
it's
Heretics,
Nats,
you would
there is a
imagine, if
player
they can
towards
keep this
Dish.
clean.
Just starting
Get
to
3
a
ults
good
for the
feel
big
of
buy
map now.
rounds.
And Woot willing to challenge.
Liquid are only
going to
have,
themselves a little bit more here, taking some of these more aggressive
Brim ult,
fights, you'd say.
maybe if
Just don't wanna
Patty
see too
gets
much
some ults.
risk. No need to
Reach ult.
overdo anything now.
Yeah, the Heretics just look more comfortable in this map, and when you're comfortable, it means that
Fracture?
for some
It's normally
reason your
attack
aim
sided.
just looks more comfortable too.
Got it. As far as Kiko
Like a
can go,
7-5 is pretty common. People back in the
Balls
day,
in the
mostly
play
EG, used to
certainly
average
feels-
like 9-8.
Barrel showed for a second. I thought he might have been on for that one. They still need to get past Benji, though, who's got good control over towards tower on the reposition. Nats,
Nice shot.
nice. They still going to know, maybe have a good idea about Benji here. They certainly do now. But Nats is still, Nats has gone down. Okay, that's fine. I was a bit worried it went the other way for a second there, but Benji doesn't
Lovely
get
little
overwhelmed.
lineup.
Calm and in control.
There's some good
That was only
ults
Sheriff,
online
that
here
was
for
only Guardian.
Heretics. They can
So
put
it
up
wasn't
some
the big one,
numbers.
but that's coming up
Liquid
pretty
should have a
soon.
rough time into this buy round
We're
unless they got
gonna
a
see
cool
little
set
bit
strat
more
with
like
the
that from
Brimble.
Benji, I think.
Absolutely.
He has been, you know,
We saw it on Binds. They had
lagging
some
behind a
nice
little bit
stuff.
these past 2
in
days.
terms of Brimble
And this is a map
set
where
strat.
on Cypher, he's got a lot of work to do against the tail, but it's a very important defense for a Cypher on Fracture.
Yeah, I think, again, seeing him in this sort of role, he's had some of the most impactful games playing from this Cypher. I'd love to see him have that sort of high note here, see if we can see them really contest. But
Whoa.
Miniboo straight away going to find Nat, so a very early start and a very aggressive start, taking away B main control.
Yeah, they went
That
for
should be
the
game
went for the
being
double
pulled by that
satchel
one.
onto this
Heretics
box,
ran
and you
that
can
one, I
see
think,
over
at
the
the last
smoke.
map. The straight satchel down.
Pretty sure Nats wasn't close
box.
enough to hear this.
Switch up here from Benji as well, playing over towards this A side of the map.
The Jing play, yeah,
Still has
that is the
util
Jing
to play
play.
with, but you can see he has to respect this. Liquid just simply have the numbers. He is on his
3
own.
smokes when you're
There's a
execing
full
over
play
to
stack on the
war,
other side
like
of the
from
map, so
drop,
if
you
he
got
goes
to do
down,
this one on
it's a
top,
bit of an
otherwise you
issue,
get
but
spotted from
they
heaven.
can play on this, gotta be careful with
And
that barrel. Double
that was
lock
a
in
nice
smoke.
little
Liquid
double.
take the choice out of his hands. get proactive themselves. Speaking about proactive, they're still going.
Wait, that decision making was legit.
Mini Boo the hell up and Team Liquid. Suddenly,
Camo's really
picking
stepped
a
up
gear.
past 2 games.
Quiet about this one, Boo. You're gonna be heard, mate. Kiko heard him a mile away.
Talking
Yeah,
about
he
Benji and
baited
how
the sound of the
important
rope
that
as
Cypher
well.
is when he's playing by himself on
Used
that
the
A
jump
side
to
of the map. They were
get
in
the
a decent
momentum
position
also.
for that retake. They had the numbers. I think that's a bit undisciplined in my opinion.
Which is strange, because I feel like he was always so very good at that. You look at even Sunset when he was kind of playing those sort of
Oh,
solo
that was
roles
nice.
sometimes on his own. Such a great anchor on on maps like that. So seeing him make some uncharacteristic moves in that situation.
I mean, he had the smoke advantage, but it's just, in my opinion, a risk that I don't want him to take.
Okay, kind of flipped as well. Liquid got such a...
And now we're starting to get pacey, and Mini Boo is up to it, up to the challenge, and up to a third. 3 quick
Okay,
kills, and
I was
Boo's
about
there
to compliment the
right with
fact
him.
that
Heretics stamping their
Liquid had a
authority
nice
back
round
into the series.
where they
Not
used all the
letting
ults,
Liquid
and we
run
kind
away
of
with it this time.
get it
Eyeing
reversed
up
as
that
well.
4th round. It does get to slip through, but he's got targets everywhere. And that flash looking destined.
Kamek's
to
all,
blind him.
I mean, he would pretty
Still
much
know
already
he's
gone
around.
for it in the 3v5, I think.
Kiko's been good, but he ain't this good. Mini Boo,
Oh,
4
2 armory
kills.
buys, that's it. Might not even
And
go
looks
for it.
like just aggression meets aggression with an in-zone flawless.
Yeah, and it was the desk highlighting Mini Boo on the Rays being necessary to step up on this map. And that looked like the nicest, the cleanest round.
Oh, dude,
Heretics
but he's
played
won
out
him
of
2
those,
rounds
so it's
already.
just
Like, he's already stepping up.
Masterclass of aim from Mini Boo there.
Yep.
And even managed to get Kamek's tail. A bit of a weird one. 2 or 3 people already dead, and we saw the Armageddon coming down. So a little bit of a mistake from Team Liquid.
And a timeout as well. Is this the first Liquid timeout we've had?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it must
Might be,
be.
because all the others, I think, were Heretics, and they're all in those first half. So first time we see the coaching staff get involved. Right, the deeper into this year, the map pool does get a little bit different. Once we start getting into best of 5s, things, can swing around. But it's the first competitive start from Heretics, right? If we look at how the other maps looked, even though obviously we now know the scorelines, it didn't feel good, right? I think you
Liquid can get a good low buy onto this one.
Weren't hitting the shots.
It's going to be interesting if they want to use the ults into it. Probably shouldn't. Woot's one away from an orb. Boo has Astra ult. It's a weird map for Astra ult. On defense, it's not great.
It's the first real challenge for Liquid, it feels like here.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that map pool-wise, Fracture
maybe it is alright.
probably the best chance Heretics have in this series. I mean, we thought it was going to be the Lotus, but then
It can be very nice for retaking.
went
Just
very
don't have to
strange.
worry
So what
about
you're
one
saying is they
side.
should have gone for like a Reyna here.
Liquids.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the odds are still decent enough with the way that they
Got
play
it,
this.
got it. Okay. Wow, it's another timeout. Can't get enough.
Toronto. Oh, you're playing against that team, Toronto. Hey man, good luck. I mean, dude, when you're an underdog, you got no pressure, dude. Don't worry about it. Just try your best. You got nothing to lose.
One not too far away from Woot as well.
Again, another direct approach from Team Liquid.
Re-enter
No slow
spotted.
defaults for them.
That paint shell could have caught and actually caused a lot more damage. Yeah, he's down low. Now, obviously unconfirmed how much damage he suffered.
Orange
but
GG
still,
with
it's
the
gonna get
Prime.
Camos
Thank you so much,
online
dude.
and
Thank
kind
you,
of
thank you.
bully out that B
I
main
appreciate the
control.
Prime usage, mate.
I'm very curious why they've got 2 people on the north side of the map seemingly doing nothing right now. So there's a plan going on here for Team Liquid that I'm not too sure.
Pressure's on them, yeah, dude. Just have fun, legit.
Minibu's going again.
If you guys don't worry about
Dismembered
pressure and
blood.
play like
You
prank,
can
you'll be
smell it in
fine.
the water, but this
Oi,
time it's his own.
oi,
Camo
oi, oi.
takes away
Dude,
both of
the
them.
Razes are
Something
really
Liquid to
stepping
the
up
right
at the moment.
approach
They're
here,
just taking turns of
actually
winning
drifting in,
winning
and now
rounds.
down to Woot. He's in a pickle. Yeah, get the hell out of there, Woot. Sight's clear. And look at the space been taken on the other side. Oh,
Like
padded
everything.
tank. That was a perfect approach from him.
Yeah, the round's been beautiful from Liquid.
Does
The north side
Heretics
was
even
a
want to
little bit of a
save?
fake for us.
They kind of want to do
Baiting
damage
out
here,
the
really.
protocol from
They got
Heretics
so
and
much
pushing
money
it.
they can
I'm
buy
surprised
next
that just
anyway,
3
and maybe
people
even the
waited.
round after. Like they can tank the
Ahead of
hit,
me on
yeah.
that one.
They should just try and get like 2 kills between them.
Do you know what I mean? Coaching, actually doing coaching stuff. We love that for them.
Oops.
Very, very happy. But
All that.
and you're right. It kind of won and lost in
At least
that
they went
catch
for it though.
towards
It's the right
A-main.
decision with
That
the money.
push out,
Yeah.
it was
Kitsu,
tailor-made
thank you so
to
much for the
catch their
Prime.
response.
Thank you so
Really
much
well
as well, dude.
identified, though, that has been the protocol kind of reaction.
Both teams are good at this map, in my opinion, and the A main push out on defense is one of the differences between what I would consider a good or a mediocre team on this map. So nice to see that like layering of knowing, you know, how good teams play this map.
What do we have ult-wise as well here? Still got camos. Still got Patatex. These are big ults to play with on the other side. You still got the divide with Boo, and you've got Woots there as well.
Fracture gets weird with the big ults.
Yep. This is a tricky old map, but a lot shown here early towards Dish.
Yeah, strange. Dish, not usually a favorite
Whoa.
position for...
Oh.
I mean, it's forced the hand, but Camo actually primed for it. It's...
You could see that Wu was aware that this was the only position they could stand to avoid the ult and salvos on this. A 1-for-1 with a Razor, it's not too bad.
It looked pretty on the map, but...
It felt like a panic ult, though.
Yeah, it didn't... There was nothing supporting it.
What is Kamek up to here? This feels really, really disjointed this round so far. And Kiko's gonna find Benji. This
Kiko
is
out-aims
out for them somehow. That's
literally everyone.
Here. Rienza's gonna fall, and Team Liquid somehow
That was
individually
pretty
taking away
poor from Heretics, though.
Really uncomfortable
I wonder if they're
fights,
gonna
that
time
felt
out.
like.
That was rough.
Yeah, a bit solo there from Heretics.
That was incredibly solo.
You see teams playing
It's
a
like
bit
peak.
more kind of retakey on the
Peak.
side of the map, and
Then peak.
I highlighted it last time when
There's
Heretics played
three
that
ones.
you can be punished for playing on this side.
And it
If you're
feels like
taking the wrong peak, you know, Benji's
How many rounds
head
does
was
Liquid?
off
Like a 7-5 for Liquid here is pretty much
Blue doesn't
average.
get to save. I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout coming in for Heretics from this one. Maybe. I feel like we
Yeah,
certainly see Liquid after
honestly,
theirs.
I'm timing out
Yeah,
after that
after
round.
getting
It just
weird
looked rough.
ult
Unless
into, like,
Boo's
very
like
disjointed 3B
blaming them a little bit
Okay, watching this one back.
and telling them they need to just actually play as a team and someone needs to take control of this stuff. But look at
Just
this.
like Benji wasn't comfortable with the idea that someone had lurked past him, whereas I think the Benji I know would be more than fine to be like, guys, someone's walked past me, just deal with him.
Yeah, it does feel, and it is timeout for Heretics here.
Yeah.
That is a very strange round. I'd love to see what they made of it and kind of what caused that reaction, because the last two feel like they've really shaken the Heretics team a little harder than expected. We have one away from Miniboo's ult coming in, but how do they want to
Awesome,
implement
down
this?
to an
It feels
eco
like
as well.
Liquid are starting
Dude,
to
that
get
round
read back in, right? They're
means that
starting
they
to
have to eco.
really dialed in on what Heretics have been up to. And with that panic ult in mind and all the other bits and pieces, a bit worried that they can't recover, because it is pressure time, right? We talk about pressure. You're now facing 2-0 down. You've been held on 4 rounds in every single map, still in this one. And you've got a couple of things going wrong here.
Yeah, I think if Liquid on those first 2 gun rounds didn't go for that rush on B, that was a bit blind, this could be looking very different right now. 4 for Heretics on the defense is not bad. Usually you kind of lean towards the attack a little bit, I think, on this map, but...
I think just knowing the situation, they need more.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like, it
can't be, yeah, we
can't be held on 4 again.
No.
We can't be held on 4 again. That is just unacceptable for them now. But it's a broken buy, so
Okay, top side
I
crunch.
they can activate Miniboo in a certain way. Do they have something they want to bring out for this?
Nats
And it
is
looks
really
like
committed.
It's pressure and a run straight through. I mean, I'm not sure if I love the idea of this one. And there's a shorty on the other side now, Nats.
It's unlucky. His reactions were really good.
Hold on. Now, Woot's done well
Dude,
towards Nats, but in the
Kamek
meantime,
and Patty took the
everything has
rope
fallen in
across
favor to
to
Liquid.
help. That is
Yeah, Heretics went for a
little bit
little
crazy,
of a front
but
on the north side,
sure.
not having the weapons to trade out effectively.
I was about to
this
say
one,
that, like,
it
Nats
felt
did
like
really
it
good
was
because obviously once
kind
you
of
see them
felt
pushing
inevitable,
here, you know
it
it's a
can go
top side
wrong,
crunch.
but
Like, you're not just going to push from
well
one side.
considered by Liquid. They're up to 6.
I'm very surprised they took
Once
the
again,
ropes
Heretics
across to
are on
help.
4, but a buy here, right? 2 big ults.
Yeah, look at him going.
and
No
one
hesitation as well.
situational ult.
That
But
is really
seeing
bold.
operator out for Nats,
Like,
seeing
that could
Matt
backfire
Reyes to this
so
Mini.
much.
Looks like Heretics are going to be going for their stairs push again.
I think Nats played that really well,
It's
though.
going to force Team
Like, his
Liquid
reaction was sick.
into A.
At least they're all playing
Blue's
together,
gonna have to
though.
do a lot of work on this A side.
Look at what they're holding, though. Look at what they're holding. Are they expecting them to come jumping down here? If they hold this, they are absolutely expecting Miniboo to try and hop up on towards it. We saw it before when he had the ult as well. Miniboo playing into it. Liquid are trying to really be in the heads of Heretics.
Heretics are a very cheeky set. They got 2 on the site right now. Literally.
Woot, though.
Oh.
Okay,
What does he
so
go for?
that page.
Oh my
God.
god.
Foot, a
Just
barrel,
knew if you were...
something shown?
Nah,
I don't
not
know,
even.
but whatever happened,
Not
it
even. He
worked.
just knows
And
if
they're forcing
you're
through away
dodging the
here. There's a
nade, you're going to
stack
go
on
to
this
that
side,
area.
And it's still looking flimsy. Boo's in trouble, but he's trying to play ahead of it. Trying to play out his life here. Spawns out, Camo sees the ult. Camo's gonna find Benji. The site is open. Plants on the cards. Rienz and Miniboo need to pull off heroics here, if not miracles. It's
Yeah, they're running away with it. I think they gotta save. I don't even think you can go for this.
Such uncomfortable territory. Camo waiting poised. Nat.
Off the contact, he's going to send it up the rope.
I don't know if this is even doable. I'd be backing away.
Wait for the stun swing. Dude, Liquid are playing really well together.
Liquid, and it's not looking good. Bullet to the back of Miniboo as Liquid making it up to 7.
Patty's definitely you can tell from how everyone plays around Patty that his comms are great.
Yeah, I didn't love the approach from Heretics.
Yeah, that's just the brain going with the nade that we said.
Forcing Liquid into A. But those A site holds, it's not a consistent way to play this map sitting on A site.
And is this
Patty Tech managed to get the ult and then it just looked stupid.
Yeah. I'm worried that these round losses never feel good, don't get me wrong, but it hitting at this time feels so key, so critical to this. God, as if it's going to be 4 again. It's not over yet. They've got ults here. They've still got a bit of a buy. It ain't pretty.
Okay, a lot of instant pressure over towards A main. And then they take the ropes across. They're going to see if they're going to react. We have a nice reaction here in terms of flash went out. I have no idea if that hit Nats. It looks like that hit Nats and they're going to keep 3 people here.
Well, I'm not going to say it. He's going to get 5, isn't he?
Of course he will. Camo's still around here. They know what they want here. Heretics desperate to get that late A main control, potentially keep that there for themselves, but Miniboo isn't in the perfect position for this. Only got the SMG, and look at where Liquid are now congregating towards. This is still the spike, though.
It's like they have the whole map in this point, but Heretics are making... Well, they look a bit confused, but...
Looking like Heretics have a good read on this.
So you're gonna have
I'm a bit worried. The Boo is just going to tank all the damage and have nowhere to go.
Still paranoid about it being that A hit coming in. God, but this silence is deafening. Pressure now mounting. It's time to go. They've got to make it towards the side. And the ult going to come down. Benji out in the open. Swept aside.
Boo has kind of timed it. 5 HP. They might think heaven's clear.
Kiko wants that plant. Going to get that in. Down to 3. Miniboo, Rienz, and Boo. Trying to work this back. Miniboo pops the ult. He wants to find a body to place it towards. And Kiko's already found
My God, Kiko is unbelievable, chat.
Falling like flies as Boo, the last one alive with a goddamn judge.
Yeah, they have no idea. And Camo just looks over just in case. They got 8.
4 again for Heretics.
Yeah, I mean, it's not out of control on this map, but it's still a lot.
On sites against ults and getting owned. Like, this isn't the Heretics that I know.
Anon, thank you so much for the gift.
Of their former selves,
thank you. Over to
do
Fru.
or die time pretty soon here. This is what it takes to get to Bangkok, to pull it together when it matters most. Let's see if they can do it.
The Sky? Yeah, normally they had like loads of reactional stuff that they did, but the thing is Liquid just had map control everywhere. Let me mute this as well. Mimi said she would glue herself to a chair if Liquid made Bangkok. Wait, what? What kind of glue? She did say that. I mean, someone's got to clip it at very least. Someone's got to clip it and just send it to probably Kurt. I flame Prius a lot. Is that who that's meant to be? Prius? Yeah.
Was meant to be the redemption of
Dude,
Heretics.
that's
the
standard.
Way back into this.
If Prius gets good at his job, then we'll talk. We'll start complimenting him.
And Liquid could not
Until that
care
day,
less. They've made it up to 8 minutes.
Yeah.
They look confident. They course
That
corrected.
day's a fraud.
And now the pressure is all on Heretics.
Yeah, they're going to need to dig deep here to find something. It's the best of fives from Heretics have been something that we've talked about, and it's usually fair.
Okay, we should talk about pistols because it's really one-sided at the moment, 4-1.
2-0 down.
And Heretics
With an
are in that
8-4
spot
hand.
again where they have to win a pistol, otherwise it might be another 4-3. 4-3?
Talking about needing a
4-13.
pistol.
Kind of close.
God, do they need this one. Let's see what they go for here. Of course, Heretics now on the attacking side. It will be.
I'm Seraphim.
Liquid
Thank you
on the
so much for the
defense.
9 months. Thank you, thank you.
Waiting for a main pressure.
Yeah, they're waiting for some kind of push here.
Yeah, Heretics just expecting
got a nice little
pistol
setup.
idea from Liquid. Liquid on their defense.
I think this setup the longer time goes on, this setup loses value because obviously it's great if they come from this angle, but if they come from underpass, that stun ain't hitting.
Just waiting for that for the exit.
Just letting it simmer right now as well. Further this goes on, the better it plays for Liquid. All of the
Okay, they hit
scrutiny
the
gets
site with
put
a
to
3
Heretics,
people
right? They have
and
to make
a
move late
and a
in round,
cipher.
walking into what could be the unknown that
Dude,
they've
Nax
gathered
is still
towards
holding
B.
onto his camera.
Yeah, 3B here for Liquid, so they are in a decent position.
In a Paditech. Is he playing camera off this? Does he get to play himself into it? He does. Miniboo on the receiving end. Paint
nice
shell
nade.
goes in. That has to force him away.
Yeah, and there's the trip we were
Nice from
talking about.
Nats. Oh, it's
Damn, he's
gorgeous
actually
from
there's
Nats.
actually
Vintage
there's actually
from the
no
man
access to
himself.
sight. He's
And
done
the
it.
cavalry are arriving.
Dude,
Miniboo
5-1 in
face
pistols.
the music. Team Liquid with an in-zone flawless to start the second half.
They had a pretty good read on the setup.
Yeah,
3 on
Heretics
site
didn't
with
do
a kill
too
trip.
much on the map there to inform any kind of rotation or any kind of read as to what Team Liquid are doing, and walk straight into the trap. I was expecting in this game the Teo Salvos to be used a little bit more to try and get rid of these Cypher trips, but not something that we've seen on either side right now. And Nats will be more than happy about that.
And it's a slow march once again towards 10 rounds. Liquid, they've been here before. 2 maps just passed. Similar scenes. But can Heretics change it this time around? If they want to go, if they want a chance at international competition, it has to start even now with only classics. They have to show signs of life. It's been dreary.
Yeah, right now just doing side quest orb grabs from Miniboo, but Liquid already have pushed out of the south side.
The map just keeps feeling smaller and smaller. Okay, that's 2 for
Should
Miniboo.
get
I mean,
three.
yeah, they're just trying to get orbs, just try and make sure that Miniboo's
I mean,
ult's
find the
online
conditions of the eco round,
as fast
but
as possible.
Again, if we're looking at a 10-4,
It's hard when you look at the kind of the small factors. You're like, oh,
Dude, they
okay,
got,
well,
they got
that's
such a
fine.
forward bait
But then
set
you
up
put
as
it in the
well.
context
This is
of,
going to work so well,
10-4,
surely. What's the gun
map
committed?
3, best of 5.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
it just
God.
gets, look at his Paditech, the bringer of death. What's on their side? Certainly not anymore.
Dude, it's always a nice setup, though, fair play.
Boot, a formality, Liquid. It's 10 again. Up against the 4 from Heretics.
honestly,
Dude, this is what I was saying on the other map, right? On Abyss, when they had a good eco strat, like no round is wasted for Liquid. Every round there is like a really good plan.
Feels disrespectful.
There's a
Yeah,
really
to be
good
honest.
setup.
And I love it. I love seeing it. Getting their heads rent free.
Like I'm telling you,
You've
the
got so
coaches,
much room
the
to play
coaches and
with.
Nats have done a lot of work.
Liquid's bonus, it's not going to be the most perfect of, right? 2 Bulldogs, Guardian. Nice. Do they make it off 4?
Looks like a south side crunch maybe here for Liquid.
Yeah, they go through the camera at the top here where you have to boost onto the box with the satchels, where there's
really
a satchel done.
Oh my god, why do I feel it's going to work out? They're just going to make it in the smoke! And this might be it. This could be the first real
Wow,
kick.
they only got
of them
one
into
as
the
well,
coffin.
straight up
Rienz
trades.
and Benji trying to pick up the pieces. Rienz has to turn on a dime. Surrounded,
Ah, he did
left
incredible,
and right,
though.
outnumbered. And now it's Benji with a 1v2 to try and beat and break that cursed 4th round. The crowd want it. Willing him on. He's only had 4 kills in this entire map so far. It's all 4s all
Oof,
the time.
yeah, the
Team
confidence
Liquid
is-
denying them again.
It's just the form that we talk about, right? Individuals.
I know in this
It's
kind
not-
of moment for Heretics,
It's not to what we saw last year.
pressure's on, and maybe we're forgetting stuff, but in preparation, I'd be more than surprised if they didn't know that that deep stair smoke meant the south side crunch was happening. If I got that in my notes, they've got that in their notes, and they weren't ready for that side side crunch at all, it looked like.
And are these the mistakes that happened under pressure?
Exactly.
Because you throw that into a different scenario, they're not going to fall for it. But here, in these circumstances, it gets just drifted away from them again. Look at that run arounds. God, Heretics.
Yeah, it's not.
What a slow and painful
It's not great.
death this might be. We've got Guardians. We've got what they can. They've tried to muster
Outlook
something
and
together. No ults to completely
one
bank
tap two.
upon. Miniboo 3 away, 2 away from Rien's.
I'm surprised they can even buy this much, to be honest.
All the pennies scraped together. Nats trying to find a little bit of safety. He has. Miniboo taking most of that damage. Oh, Nats.
Liquid already out of A main.
Look at this. Look at his position. You're dead.
Damn, dude. We're getting double entry with a shorty on defense. Oh, he got that as well.
Being crushed.
No way. That's actually a crazy round.
It feels like 12 is
No way. Are they going to
absolutely
13-4,
happening.
13-4, 13-4 them?
Round away from Bangkok.
I mean, the heroics from Nats there was beautiful.
Mate,
but
I
my
cannot
coach brain was
believe
already seeing
he gets
the
4
A-main
here.
push coming behind. Even when Nats got nothing there, I think that Liquid are in a decent position to win that round. This is a disaster for Heretics.
Dude, they got wrecked.
And now, what could be the final round is with Spectres, Stingers,
Oh my, that
Guardians.
last kill.
One ult for
Honestly, the
Rien's.
third kill's really nice as well.
You have Nats with flashes of his brilliance.
Okay, another one. Another 8 chances.
Finding a corner to play from. The flash goes far,
The
but he's
great
still
stun back
standing.
from
Miniboo
Patsy
clears.
just
Still hope
didn't hit the
made
guy
here for
close.
Miniboo. He goes further. Panatek can't be the one to stop them now. Miniboo charging forward, marching towards the site, trying to just flood in on this, and they've done it at least for now. It
Miniboo
looks
gets
like
his ult.
Miniboo individually trying to get him around. Nats, I said you're having a vintage game. At this point, I don't know if they won the ace, they just want a round. Get him off that 4th. Boo. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I mean, he won't
It
go
is
for it.
An ace, potentially.
Let's try to do damage.
There's no real time for this, but if he can make it costly, that would have been great. But for Nats, he's thinking bigger picture.
Yeah, and for Team Liquid, it's going to be about just keeping composed.
Yeah.
Not letting the pressure get to them.
I don't think you start even feeling
He's
the
picked
pressure
right,
until it's
yeah.
like 10 at this
He can
point.
one-shot
Here at
all
ME,
of them.
Considering the security of the weaponry is so valuable, and again, Nats is taking it away from them. They do make it out with 2 vandals.
damage.
Ult still
He
there
might even
for
get the
Miniboo,
outlaw
and a
again. He knows
round
that loads
from
of them
him.
have to rebuy
He needed
light
that.
armor.
The team needed it. It gets them off 5. Heroics called upon, and they still have a bye here.
The 13th round of the whole series for Heretics.
Dude, Mini had such a smile on his face when he
These
said
3
that
maps will
one.
do it.
One round at a time.
Now you can say it, but we can see it all over the face.
Believing it is
It's a different
it's
matter.
a different matter.
Need a couple more of those, and it can't just be the Miniboo show. We need to see it as a collective approach here. We have his ult. Benji's got his. 1 away from Booze. But Liquid aren't far off from themselves as well. 2 away from Padatex, 2 away from Kiko's, 1
All right,
away from
Nats has to do
They've
a
got
lot.
some real close here. And they've chosen to try and tussle with Nats, it looks like.
Got similar kill trip.
Trying to clear through. Does he find any safety now? Miniboo trying to hunt him down. A 1-man target and a 1-man army. Nats finds his
No
other
way.
number, and he's still alive.
Hey, Nats
He
did
still
great,
tries to
though.
do the damage, but he goes
He
down.
got good info as well, and
Rien's
just
claims him,
spotted
and
all
they
of them, got his
claim
ult
security on the
off.
site here. A little bit of stall. They're going to try it. You're going to have Camo trying to lean forward here. A little bit more time
God,
to
this
play
gets
with.
weird. No
Finds
plant.
nothing on the side, but
I
he
think Camo
spots
needs to
out
relax, though.
Dealt with. They deny. 50 seconds trying to keep composure here. Can they punish Liquid? They're trying to. Heretics holding this together. Kiko still alive, but only Kiko alive now. Down on 30 HP. It looks like Heretics might have weathered this storm.
Yeah, dude, Liquid are getting a little bit carried away. They gotta chill.
Take their eyes off the prize
They gotta
for a second.
chill.
Kiko has been lethal.
It's one of those where it's like if people try and make
Finds
plays to
in,
win,
finds there.
it probably won't happen. But if you just
He's
play
got 2
normal,
towards side,
it'll
1 off
eventually
towards main.
happen.
And he's been caught. Lovely from Heretics. That was a really chaotic round. It could have gone wrong.
Yeah, they kept composed. Nats with a little bit of going for heroics again. Maybe needs to calm down a little bit, but they do have rounds to work with, Team Liquid. Yeah, the approach from Heretics the past 2 rounds have been very direct. Just mini boo, go kill. Is what it's felt like.
Hey, but sometimes when you have a mini boo, you let them off the leash.
Nice, let's go, boys.
Round by round, that's 2.
Awesome, down to an eco.
The Vandal to work with here.
Okay,
No armor for
from
it either.
8 chances to 6 chances.
Camo, give me some aim.
That's the hero gun, and now the hero gun might double up, especially as the drone is going to reveal that there's only one person here to hold it.
Peek that corner, you can do that from anywhere.
Yeah, and they all go for this early.
Yeah, Woot's having none of that. He's
Double
off,
the
off
guns,
ski.
that in
They
reaction, they
managed to
take
place
A
the
main.
weapon. No, Patetek's
Who gets
got that.
it?
He's got
Patty,
white
he's got
shield and
ult.
the
Dude, they got
ult.
great
This is not
ults.
safe yet.
Heretics have accelerated appropriately. They should get this site.
But should doesn't seem to cut
Dude,
it.
they
in
should
these
get this
sort of
site,
days.
but
I don't know why.
this,
Liquid do
all of
have
this
reach
damage
and
here from
Brim
just
ult.
these two,
I feel like
include the
Patetek's
salvos there as well,
I really do.
they might get wrecked
It's a
on
really
site.
considered position though, but the smoke is still in play. They're going to shift through that. They're out towards site. Plant's going to be on the cards. Going to try and deny that. Does Patetek spring? No. He waits. Divide in as well. They want to make them work for this.
They are going to commit them, it looks like.
Away we go. Ult's coming. Team Liquid flooding right on back in.
Oh my god,
Even
Camo
by
tanked it a little
It's
bit.
all going to be chaos, I promise you that. Kamek the only one to draw blood. It's down to a 3v2. Nats
I'll
and
tell you
Patetek.
what,
Could Patetek
this
be the
Astra
one to
ult
break their hearts?
was
Could you imagine?
incredible. It gave them
The team
so
that
much
made him
space
back
once this
in
ult
the
came
scenes.
down.
But for now,
Like Boo's ult here fully
tempo
saved
shifts, but
them,
they are deep offside.
and Heretics are gonna feel really good
Boom, boom,
because
playing up. Oh my
wait, let's
God.
wait. They're not gonna feel good if they lose.
Utop's gone. That was way too early. No, no way. Okay, hold on. No half achieved. Patetek trying to take the fight towards main. Boom. On the back foot here, but time
Oh,
is
they're
running
gone.
too short. Surely they've got time. It
Time?
took everything. Mini, it took literally everything.
Okay,
The
it's all good.
ultimate
What I was trying to say is Heretics are gonna feel good
Yeah, it looks a bit
because
sketchy
they
in
got
the end there
2
for
giant
Heretics,
ults
but
out of
I've
them.
got to call out Team Liquid there, using both,
Excuse me.
the
Yeah.
Brim and Breach ult in a situation where you've got low economy, you're coming out of a tiny choke point. Those are the kind of moments in best of 5 series, in deep, you know,
The tail
Yeah,
ult?
yeah.
Dude, the
tournament
tail is
gameplay,
so fine, chat.
where I get a little bit worried.
It's a high pressure
But the thing is,
situation, it's a
I'll forgive
1v2,
Liquid
it's
for some of these errors as
12-6.
well, though,
You don't want to
because
lose to an
how
instant
often do we
defuse,
see
he's
Liquid in
relatively
best
far
of
away
five
to hit the
struggles deep
spine.
tournaments?
Exactly.
You know, it's I'll give him a little bit of leeway, but the score is closing in 7, not the 8 again. So we see, we wait. and
Okay,
we see
8 chances
how
down
much
to
more
5
can they keep
chances.
pushing
It's getting a
through.
little bit low,
Trying to
but
pull this one from the brink of what felt like death.
they do take aggro A control, and they now have the tail.
Nice little double stack A main there.
Has to be respected. What are you meant to do against that? Where does Heretics head now?
It's getting to that point of the game where it feels like there's just so much tension.
Palpable at this point. I feel like they're aware of this. This could be the downfall. It's going to be seen. Okay, do they try and punish, or do they just hope they dismantle? Okay, they're going to fall off that. In the meantime, we see the crunch coming in from the north side, over towards Dish.
Liquid have 3 on A main, and Kiko looking like he might come back over. No, smoke's off Dish.
But they're rewalking this. Look at them clearing A main.
40 seconds, they head over towards B, there's a good push. So,
Well, they have
Liquid
a
spot the
good
trip
idea.
over towards here. Do they?
Timing is everything.
Okay, yeah, they do. Raze jumps over it.
30
Raze is going to take
seconds.
some space on this one.
They
We've
don't
definitely
miss the
got to
last
check out
30
Camo in a
seconds.
little bit. He might just win the round.
Heretics.
Camo,
You're
1.
walking into an absolute storm here. Nats is going to go
Benji
down.
hit an
so they
important
left it late,
kill.
but maybe there's something to it.
Oh,
And
Camo
we've
took
got
him
lost
down with a
Benji.
nade from the
Spike
grave.
on the way. It needs to get there fast. Kiko trying to disallow it. And look at the ult.
Now, you've got
This is
ult
gonna be
and
so close
salvos
on
to
this
stop
one.
the
Tapping on
plant.
Spike. They're not going to commit towards it yet, but
Wait,
time is
they might
ticking.
actually be done
11
here.
seconds just passed. It's down to absolutely nothing here.
Mate, you got a
Patetek
plant,
Kamek,
and there is some
shoulder to
salvos coming in your
shoulder.
head.
Time is of
Oh,
the
dude, it's done.
essence. He has to stick this. Boo! Fights Kamek, but the
Holy
plant's
hell.
gone down. It's too
Dude,
little,
Liquid
too
3-0'd them.
late.
That's crazy.
Liquid,
And it was
heralding a new era,
insanely convincing.
claiming the last tickets to
Rough for
Vanguard
Heretics, because
out of the
individually,
hands of Heretics.
they definitely don't look on
I
form.
can't believe it came down to that.
And that is
Literally a
wild from
second
Liquid. What a
difference.
run at the
Little bit
moment.
of util, the right call. And that is Team Liquid.
Right, shout out, the
Heads
coaching
held
staff
high.
did so much work, chat.
3-0
Did so much work.
against Heretics.